The benefits of dress-up play for children's development. Learning is the heart of play. Children throughout the ages have enjoyed dressing up in costumes and engaging in dramatic role-playing. Whether they choose to be a dragon, a princess, or a fairy, their brain is going into high gear when they put on a costume. Although it may appear as just play, when they play dress up, their brain is developing in more ways than we can imagine. Play is the work of the children, and they benefit cognitively, physically, socially, and emotionally through dress-up play. Can you tell me, what are you wearing now?
Belle dress.
Belle dress? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Do you want to be a princess?
I don't know.
So, what is this?
A wand.
What is it for?
It could change anything. Like if that was a frog, I could turn it into a flowers.
Ooh. Can you turn this bottle into a crown?
Yeah.
There we go. Cool. Do you like it? Do you like to play like princess?
Yes.
Why?
I like to play school too.
And then?
It's not just school, it's a princess school.
Princess school. Okay, so what else that you can do with it?
So we read books, princess books, and we could there's wands there, there's crowns there, and there's even dresses there.
Cool. Can you walk like a princess? Oh my goodness. How do you learn it?
Well, you go to this princess school. That's how you learn it, and you read books and stuff.
Ooh.
And they will give you a wand when you're trained. When you're done trained, already been trained.
Can you show me one more time, like walking like a princess? Hi, my name is Gloria, and thank you for having me here, giving me the chance to give presentation to you and your daughter about the benefit of dress-up play for child development. So, what do kids learn through dress-up and pretend play? You may wonder if kids actually learning anything through dress-up play. The answer is resounding yes. So first is mental flexibility. We think it's just kids' fun to take another person's identity, but consider the amount of mental flexibility it takes to take on a role. For example, a 3-5-year-old child, it is fairly complex skill to role-play a different person and actually stay in character. The second is self-regulation. Preschool age kids are not known for having a lot of self-regulation skills, but dress-up play can help with this skill. Role play encourages kids to take on the words and actions of another character. These types of skill require kids to self-regulate enough to limit their action to those of their character, not their own, at least briefly. Third, decision making. Who's going to be the nurse? Who's going to be the patient? Children learn to make decisions when they engage in dress-up play. They determine the tools a gardener needs or the utensils a baker needs or a princess. They decide which costume and props fit each character. Kids guide one another's decision making. They learn to have powers over choices. Should Dad take a briefcase to work or wear a tool belt? Would the dancer wear tap shoes or ballet shoes? The fourth, role identity and relationships. During the 3 to 5-year-old range, kids are still figuring out their place in the world. This means negotiating good versus bad, male and female, teachers and students, etc. Dress-up play helps kids work through this understanding of role identity. They can take on different roles for a short time to help understand the feelings of another person. What a great way to learn empathy. So, here's one of the article about what the kids learn through dress up and pretend play.
Thank you.
So now I'm going to explain to you about the benefits of dress-up play. There are 10 developmental benefits of dress-up play for kids. First is brain building. Dress-up engages your child's brain and memory. Dramatic play requires kids to remember what they've seen or heard. They remember how their mother behaves when performing household chores when they are imitating her, or they call the details of a fairy tale they've heard before acting it out. Second, vocabulary building. Dress-up play builds vocabulary as a child decides what his or her character would say. It gives them a chance to expand their vocabularies with words and phrases that they might have heard in stories but wouldn't ordinarily use. Children may then begin to use these words in conversations. Third, problem solving. Who's going to be the doctor? Who's going to be the patient? Children must take decisions when they engage in dress-up play. They practice problem-solving problems when deciding on what costume elements and props each character needs to act out a scenario. Fourth, empathy. When a child is engaged in role play, it helps her see the world through another's eyes, which increases empathy, whether pretending to be a parent nurturing a baby, a doctor taking care of an injured patient, or a firefighter putting out a fire. Dramatic play helps children understand the role that helpers play in our lives. Fifth, emotional development. Children are constantly confronted with scary situations that they don't understand, whether witnessing on an accident in real life or seeing violent images on TV. Children process their fear through play, which help them make sense of the world and overcome their feelings of helplessness. By allowing children to act out their fears through dress-up and role-playing, we are helping their emotional development. Sixth, motor skills. Children develop fine motor skills by putting on dress-up clothes, whether buttoning a shirt, zipping up pants, or tying on a pirate's bandana. They use their large motor skills when engaged in role play, whether they are jumping like a superhero, running like a baseball player, or twirling like a ballerina. 7. Gender exploration. When children choose costumes and characters to be, they are able to explore different gender identities and the behaviors of those characters. While boys often want to be superheroes, firemen, or pirates, and girls often want to be fairies and princesses, it is normal and healthy for children to try on different gender roles as they learn about the world. A child should never be ridiculed for pretending to be a different gender. 8. Imitation. Children are naturally imitative creatures. They learn about the world by imitating the lives of the adults and others around them. Through their dress up and dramatic role play, children explore the lives of other people by imitating their action, feelings, and words. 9. Socialization. Dress up play encourages cooperative and taking turns. Children learn how to negotiate as they agree on stories and rules. They develop interest in others and learn how to give and take. The last is imagination. Children's imagination are limitless and have not yet been hardened and constrained by the realities of the world. Rudolf Steiner, the founder of Waldorf education, believed that imaginative play in early childhood is the key to creative thinking during the adult years. When children engage in dress-up play, their imagination are given free rein. There's no limit to who, where, or what they can be. Thank you so much for having me. I hope that you enjoy this. So, do you have any questions?
No, I really did like all the information you gave me. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for helping me.
Thank you.